works. Um, just like uh, we'll have you do like questions and shit. Like so,
What?
let's see here. Um, so here's well, let's um let's have some discussion about how we're gonna do this real quick. um, I just want to like clarify it. So I've beaten the game. Beaten the game on Village of Shadows. I have a current save file on the Village of Shadows where I'm just kind of like playing through to test things out and see how long this is going to take. But when we go to start the stream, I'm going to start fresh. Village of
Oh,
Shadow. We're doing. Yeah, I heard you that time.
yes, thank God.
Um, we are going to do New Game Plus. I am playing with infinite ammo. Just because I don't want this taking all damn day. Are you guys on the YouTube link? Can you tell me if the stream's coming through? I'm surprised by that. But okay. So let's see here. So we're just gonna test some things here. And that one's live. I can't remember. I am getting a little bit of lag on my side, but it's not intolerable. Okay, so this is after Lady Dimitrescu, which is good because I definitely want to show off that part.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass
So
the
that's
time.
the part everyone wants to see is the
Good day then.
big mommy vampire. So I've got to remember exactly where I was going now. Not need the doors open. Maybe it was this way. Can't remember. No, this is where. God damn it! It's been a few days. So this is interesting. My computer does this like. So you see how dark the water is? Like for some reason the fog effects don't work when there's water on my computer. So like I could be way up in the mountains and looking down, I'll see this black streak in the grave. It's just
That's
weird.
wild.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but yeah, it's probably something to do with this being an old piece of crap computer. Um, but we're just gonna go through, and I'm not gonna play the game. Play the game. We're just gonna like look for some zombies to kill and try to get my bearings from where I did we come from this way? I can't remember. After the castle? Yeah, we come from this way. We get on here, we put the thing there. Yeah, and like going forward, like because this is a Village of Shadows, that like the hardest difficulty playthrough, there are gonna be spoilers. And I think if you're watching like this game by this point, you should probably be expecting that a little bit. Um, so be ready for us to ruin the game for you.
Okay, so take a left.
Up there.
That's
I, was-
right.
I just opened this door. I can't go through up there yet. I don't have the second part of the key. See?
Oh, okay. I thought that you were looking for it. Never mind.
No, we just after Lady Dimitrescu. So and we yellow tape means shoot or break or whatever. You're not familiar with this team. Back into the village here. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of lag. We'll have to deal with it, but whatever. We can everywhere. So that's how we got up to the castle. The drawbridge is there. You know what? I am gonna check something though, because I literally need one more fish. There we go. I think that's it. And I can go to the Duke and get the last. Oh, what? Yeah.
You can sell the extras anyway, might as well.
Yeah. Right. Here. You know what? I should also. God damn it! I should play with a mouse and keyboard. That is the stake, and the stake is. I'm not gonna play with the stake because this makes even Village of Shadows basically casual mode. But since we're just fucking around here, I'll use it now. But the
I
stake
don't
is
think there's any shame in the unlimited ammo for a speed run.
no unlimited ammo. No, the stake
Seeking
is for
something.
making it casual. Duke's Kitchen, yeah.
We've gathered all the
That's it.
ingredients.
I'm all done.
Now,
All right. There we go.
apologies for the wait. Here's your share.
Free flavored mitite is what I think that is supposed to be, and I'm not familiar, despite being a chef, with that particular preparation. Um, it looks like delicious patties. That's all of
Such a
these.
dish could be had in this winter-bound frontier.
Yes, thank you, Jake. All of these recipes are like super old school, which makes sense because this is an old world Europe. Um, what doesn't make sense to me is there's a lot here that seems French. So like the game kind of like sort of takes place in Romania. They never explicitly say it, but a lot of the words they use are in fact Romanian. And I have checked with an actual Romanian person who's translated a few of the words for me. A lot of these are like I recognize some of it, but Romanian's this weird language because it's
I
like
got some new stock.
partially
It's
Latin.
going to be real.
It's like Latin, but it doesn't match up with like Spanish Latin or French Latin in a lot of ways. I don't know. So anyway, and Debras, feel free to pass along if there's any questions or anything like that. Feel free to pass those along because when I'm playing the game, that's probably what I'll have you guys do. Like ask questions. Yeah, talk to the people. Jordan, Jordan can like Jordan's really knowledgeable about the lore, so he can answer a lot of questions.
Sure, the rest of us could.
What's that? Yeah. So I won't skip cutscenes, and I'll try to get the notes where I can because I still need a bunch of notes for my achievement anyway. But um, I'm not gonna skip a lot of stuff, but I am gonna be trying to play this kind of fast. So
How
Just-
badly do you want me to backseat you on directions?
not right now because I'm like literally just fucking around. But if I'm struggling when we're actually playing, you can give me a few points. Just right now, I'm just kind of wandering around, whatever. Fucking, I don't really care. Just
Okay.
making sure it works, showing it off, and to real quick. I'm gonna do a couple of things here to maybe make this a little bit easier on my computer because yeah, I'm getting enough lag that it's getting a little annoying. So let's go maybe turn down our display settings a little bit. Use might have to try and lock in at 60, but bring it down just a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect regardless. So quality. We'll just turn things down to medium and see if we can't. We'll turn off the reflections. We don't need that on while we're doing this volumetric lighting. Just to should make it a little bit easier on the computer, make it run a little bit more smoothly. I am gonna switch. I'm not gonna do a controller when we're playing. I'm playing with controller right now, and this controller is fucked. My drift is unfucking believable. See, that feels a lot better already. So yeah, just gonna kind of want to play around a little bit. So yeah, look at that. Look at I'm not touching the stick. It's just this controller is so messed up. Man, I need to get a new one. Okay, so
downward drift.
it's an upward drift.
Really? I thought it was going down.
No, it's going up. You're watching it upside down.
No, I looked away for a second.
Oh, probably. Jordan hanging upside down from a ceiling right now.
I cultivate my toenails to do just that.
So, all right. So we've been through the first time I played through. I left something in this room in Luisa's house, and you can't go back into Luisa's house. And I was so pissed because it was the one thing left red in this area. Otherwise, I had everything fucking cleared on the map. It's very annoying. And it's only like ammo or some stupid shit like that. But you never know. It could be something collectible or some shit like that. But anyway, so we work our way through. Ebraz, Ebraz. I can hear something coming through on your end. Can I? Maybe. So that's uh no on my channel. No, I don't have monetization. How did? Oh, you're okay. All right, that's right. Okay, I forgot. I forgot about.
Jim's gonna
So-
hit you with the DCMA, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot we were doing that. Okay, so let's see. So at this point, this is where we're supposed to go to the house with the red chimney, which it would be real easy to get to, but of course, it wouldn't be a video game if it were that easy. So we need to find an alternate route through, which Jordan, help me out here. Where was it again? Was it this way?
Alternate route. You have to go. Yep. Take a left up the stairs.
Here. Been a few days since the
Take a right. Missed it.
oh, what?
We must have a little bit of a delay. You can hear me, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're watching the stream.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm from the house.
Go back to the house that you barricaded yourself into, and then drop down the. Yep, through there. Now go up the stairs. Inside and out the back.
Okay, yeah, you're way behind me. That's exactly where I was headed. You're like, oh no, you missed it. And I'm like, what? Okay, just give it a second to catch up. So I'm in the backyard right now.
Not even close.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I heard you and I backed up. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I see it now. So I'm moving the barricade. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. Like, I scared the shit. I forgot he was there. Scared the shit out of me. Okay. Opening all the outhouse. That's the other thing I got to do. I have to open all the outhouses. I don't have that achievement yet.
Dude, that one was fun. Make sure you get the one by Donna's place. It's at the little farmhouse with the garden where you can kill the goat.
Yep, yep. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Don't let me miss any outhouses. I wanted to get the hooligan achievement too on the one I'm running right now, but fucking I missed a couple of windows at the castle. But apparently I've heard there's a way to go back to the castle. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No,
I've
not
never
that I've heard.
to look into it. I thought I saw it on a YouTube video or something. So if I were actually
I
playing
just tried
a
pulling it up on YouTube and I'm frozen on do not enter.
okay, so if I look out the window, I'm at the lock, right? If I look out the window and I see the code, the lichen will spawn. But if I don't look out the window and I just enter the code, which
Oh, 70408.
070408, he will not spawn.
Got you, boo.
This is some speed run tech right here. I've been learning from watching the speed run community. Take this game. Yep. So there we go. So then we get to crank. Okay, and so now where normally a lichen would spawn right here, I skip it entirely. So I've got the crank for the crank for the jack. Okay, there's the lichen. Yeah. Uh, from my as long as
That's probably gonna come across like somebody playing music on the Xbox Live chat.
it I don't know how it's gonna sound. You can try and play around with it. If you can make it sound okay, I'm fine with it. But I I get you. I'm okay with you testing it out, but I would say it's probably a better idea not to. And rather just like keep the conversation flowing instead because the it's I feel like it's going to be distracting. It could also slow things down on our end to add any more to this because we're not. I assume unless are you going to try and stream my stream when we go to yeah and yeah okay how is the game audio compared to my voice? Is it too loud? It's coming loud. It's pretty loud on my end. I want to turn. You don't hear much? Okay. So then I won't mess with it. I won't mess with the game audio, but I will turn down my computer audio so I'm not hearing it quite as loudly. Yes. Jordan, you think yes background music?
I think no.
You think no?
Like anytime I've watched a stream and there's been music that's, not soundtrack centric, it's just it comes through as tinny and
Okay.
it will generally make me turn a stream off, honestly.
Well, yeah, let's try to keep the conversation rolling instead. So, just like talk about your experiences with the series, talk about the your history with it. What was the first game you played? Like this is all stuff that people can relate to. Um, one so yeah, definitely gonna play with mouse and keyboard when we do this because you get way better aim with the mouse and keyboard. And I don't have that drift issue. So oop, almost forgot. They sit up here and they like don't move and they try to get you. Oop, where you get off your bitch? God damn it. I forget where these guys are. Well, I got myself into a pickle. A little bit of a pickle.
How far behind is the stream? Did you get the big one yet?
But I'm at the crossroads here after the um what you call it
Well, I just watched you almost get bodied by two of them.
yep, okay, yeah, that's now you should be caught up. I'm at that crossroads here. It took a breather for a second. Where my health at? Yeah, I'm not get my health back up. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was trying to talk about how they like sit on top of those roofs, and I like that because it's like it catches you off guard if you're not paying attention. But if you do pay attention, you can fucking murk them right there and get like a shot off of like, and just especially if you're using a stake. These fuckers though, taking stake shots directly to the head. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. That first shot went through both of them.
You do the Chris sequence on Village of Shadows.
But oh yeah, the fighting with the Uriash is going to be a difficult one. I think I'm just going to pull out the fucking the grenade launcher and just pop, just like that.
Oh, not even him. I just mean the last horde.
Oh yeah, God fuck. Not like that.
Flashbang, flashbang, flashbang.
Pretty much.
Lobo, where are you?
Let's see, lockpick. Yeah, there's I'm gonna have to like look for a cheese or something for that. That might be a little hard. Okay, so we got to come back here. That's where we use the key, the musician guy. What's his name? Art, Arthur or something like Arthur or something. Anyway, that's where I'm at here. Iron Insignia key, which we got from Lady D's House of Pleasures. Let's see here. You don't need all the same because I'm moving that infinite, but of course I have it. So we have to climb up over here. This is how we get to the house with the red um, chimney right here, which the Duke sent us over here to grab some things. Oh, there's chickens down here too. So for anybody watching, you saw that. God damn it, that was don't watch that. Nobody watch that. Anyway, the Duke sent us to go pick up something from this house with a red chimney. And he's going to tell us how we can save our daughter. If you aren't familiar with the game, that's kind of the objective here. If you aren't familiar with the game, don't watch because you're going to see spoilers. Go fuck off, play the game, and come back.
Yeah, or spoil it. Who cares?
Yeah, well, I think it's worthy of a play, even because remember, like I said to you, like this is the first Resident Evil game I've actually beaten because my uncle scarred me with Resident Evil 2 when I was 8 years old, and
Weenie Hut Jr.
yeah, well, I'm overcoming that by playing this game, and I do plan on going back and playing the other games as well.
What's your playthrough count again?
My what?
How many times have you played this through?
Um, when this is number 3, so when we play, it'll be number 4.
Nice.
So
It's me, dude.
uh, you talking to- let's see here.
Oh, I've got so much time for a flame war if you're on it. So am I, dude. No
Um,
worries.
So let's see here. Fucking what was I saying? So we just got the next part of the linked key, which is going to allow us to go to the next Lord, which will be Donna Beneviento, crazy doll lady. Which honestly, I really like that segment. I think it's a shorter than I would like. And once you get down the like, you can skip a lot of the shit. Like, for instance, you can skip the silver key, Jordan, like entirely.
No, I didn't. Dude, hell.
If you know the code for the door already, because it doesn't change, you can open the code.
Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, you're right.
If you come around the other side, the door just opens, so you don't even need to get the silver key. So like
Yeah.
speedrunners aren't even getting the key. So the Duke.
Now his feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would. Settle down. First, you must use that key. And
Favorite character right here.
Roses.
Second only to Mommy Dami Vampire is the Duke.
You have the one. The other lords have the rest. Lords? Mother Miranda is the cold, calculating ruler of this. 4 lords serve her. The first you've already met.
There she is. That's my.
Second lives deep in a valley of mist. The Ptolemy, son of Beneviento. Her playmates have ever come back from that dang cold state. A third is Moreau, being of twisted flesh. That
He's
lives
gonna
in
be
the
tough.
reservoir past the wing.
He's
Oh,
got
no,
like,
he's not.
Dude, he's got 3 times the HP that that Lady D has. He's got like 75,000. He's gonna be. I mean, we can cheese him a little bit, but it's gonna take a while.
Let's just say
Oh, you
parts
can
of
cheese him from the start. But that's
We gotta-
absolutely worth using the steak, don't you think?
Maybe. We'll see. There it is. There's that drift again. So yeah, I don't know the keyboard controls at the moment, so I'm gonna learn how to learn all the keyboard controls, and then
you truly wish to save you.
we'll use that.
First, gather the 4. I'll do you a
Good.
person.
I'm only like 3-4 seconds behind.
Mark those locations on your map. Some treasures still lurk in this city. I'm sure each one will prove of great use to you. Why are you doing all this?
So
Why,
is
it's all
anyone
part
checking
of
the
our
YouTube
first-class custom.
stream?
These two.
I'm watching the one on your channel.
I'm looking for audio. How the audio is on our YouTube stream.
It's faint, but it does come through.
Okay. How
It,
about my
it doesn't come through crackle or anything.
how about my voice? Is it audible on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. All right. As long as we can hear, we'll take this a little bit farther with the game. I don't want to do too much and um end up you know spoiling too much for the stream, but we'll take it up to House Beneviento and then we'll save the puzzles and the actual boss and all that for the actual stream. But we'll come through here. So when you're playing this game, it's important to come back through here a few times because I've noticed like bird cages will pop up top here. There's some like treasures and shit that'll pop up over here that aren't here the first time. Crows. Much easier to do. Kill the crows when you can because they drop money. Let's see here. So I'm gonna go this way. Ominous baby carriage with that's subtle. I never noticed that before. But I'll let the stream catch up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Like that's not first time I came across this, I thought it was gonna break when I came back, but of course it doesn't. There is a goat. If you're getting the goats, I think it's on this side. I've already got it. So it's on one of these. Oh, you can see the water. See the water? See what I'm talking about there? Yeah. You guys are behind a little bit, but yeah, something to do with my computer, but whatever. Just reminding myself more so than anything because I'm assuming you guys can see what I'm seeing when I see it. Okay, cool. There it is. Second spot.
Oh, actually, I switched over to Microsoft Edge, and the streaming quality is so much fucking better.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it. Wait, so you got one of those things that people had to sell back after they realized that their stimulus money was should have been used for more important things.
Yeah.
That what you're saying?
No, I
Oh,
was
well,
I was
but
saying
that's
that
like
the
funny.
quality is just better when you
Bullshit.
switch over to Microsoft Edge, the browser.
That's interesting. Because Microsoft has never been great at making a good browser. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah,
I mean, Edge does support a higher quality.
that's interesting. Well, I'm not going to go any further into this. I'm going to stop it here because I feel like we should save this stuff. This kind of the more important stuff. But um, just
Aren't you
breaking
starting
out
a
there.
fresh game for this stream though?
Yes, but I
Okay.
don't want to spoil like the puzzle material, the bosses, or anything like that. I kind of want to save like that important stuff for when we do that. So I am going to end the stream at this point. This is a good teaser for when we decide to do this. So we'll decide on a day, probably maybe this weekend or something, and we'll set up for the full stream. So I'm gonna go